Hi, I'm going to show you how to log in to LUMI. LUMI is an HPC cluster in Sweden using an SSH client. And I start from the start where I need to be able to log in to. And this video will take two parts because after I've done my first steps, I need to wait a day until I can actually log into LUMI. So let's take a look. To get into LUMI, I need to do this thing, but I need to first set up an SSH key pair. So I'm going to do that in a separate tab so that if I'm done with the other tab, I can close it. So setting up my SSH key pair, I need to generate it and then register it according to here. So let's generate it here. So let's take a look. So there are two ways. I don't know what the difference between these two ways. There are different types of encryption or whatever. I don't know. I'll be taking this one because it's the first. And you can also save it in some kind of spot. And this makes sense that you save it to a file in the .ssh folder and like this, because that's the common practice. So this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna generate a file using a combination of this dash file output flag and this thing. Let's do it. Here I have a terminal here. I'm gonna copy paste that. Now I'm gonna copy paste this. There. This is actually incorrect because username does not exist. My username is not username, it's Richel. So this is how you should type it. You should replace it by a proper home folder name. Then I create a passphrase. Let's do that. Another passphrase. And now I have created my SSH key pair. Great. Next step is to register your public key. Well, we can do that. We need to go to this thing apparently. There, let's take a look at my settings. I'm going to remove this key, whatever it was. And I'm going to upload my new public key. It says public part of the key, so I'm going to upload it. And apparently you need to paste the content of the SSH key. Well, we can do that. We can cat the content.ssh /id rsa/lumi.pub to get the public key, and here we have the value of the public key, and I paste it in here and I add it. Great, so I've uploaded the public part of my key. I've registered my public key. I've generated I generated it. I registered it now. And now there should be a couple of hours delay until it is synchronized to LUMI and your account is created. Alright, so this will take some time. Let's take a look what happens if we don't wait. And to do that, I'm going to log in now and I'll show you it doesn't work yet. So I'll be running this command on the terminal now too. There. And I need to replace some things like the path to the private keys.ssh /id rsa/lumi without the pub because it's a private key, and my username is builderb, and this will fail. Yeah, correct. So this is how it will look like if it fails. So what I now need to do is I wait. It's 10:21 again, and let's see when I can log in again. Hi. Here I continue how to log in to LUMI using an SSH client, following the documentation seen here, and I was at this step where I'm going to use SSH to actually log in. And that I have prepared in the terminal. Here it is. This is the line, a bit bigger. There, Finland. There. So after around 2 hours or something, my SSH key was registered. And when I SSH into it, it asks me for my password. Sure. And also I'm going to click on this. And this is the thing. I had to give the password that I typed in when I created the SSH key. And now I'm in LUMI. And the beautiful thing is that because it has SSH keys, if you log out and in again, it goes quite fast. You don't need to type a password anymore if you set up things like I did. So this concludes my video on how to log into LUMI using SSH keys. With that, I wish you a very good day. Bye!